The 2025 college football season kicked off with an intense matchup as the Nebraska Cornhuskers faced off against the Cincinnati Bearcats at Arrowhead Stadium. In a game that kept fans on the edge of their seats, Nebraska managed to secure a narrow 20-17 victory, but not without challenges that tested their resilience and strategy. Quarterback Dylan Raiola was the star of the day, delivering a commanding performance that showcased both his accuracy and leadership. He completed 33 of 42 passes, amassing 243 yards through the air and throwing 2 critical touchdowns. Raiola's ability to read the defense under pressure allowed Nebraska to convert several key third downs, keeping drives alive when momentum could have shifted. The running game complemented the passing attack well, though Cincinnati's defense was quick to adapt. Nebraska's lead running back, Emmett Johnson, carried the ball effectively, gaining 85 yards on 17 carries. One of his rushes late in the fourth quarter was pivotal, setting up the final touchdown drive. On the other side, Cincinnati relied heavily on their star running back, Ty Walker, who managed 102 yards and a touchdown, keeping the Bearcats within striking distance throughout the contest. Defensively, Nebraska had moments of brilliance but also faced challenges against a Bearcats offense that moved efficiently. Linebacker Dason McCullough led the team with 11 tackles, while the secondary managed to snag an interception that shifted momentum early in the second quarter. Cincinnati, however, threatened repeatedly in the red zone, highlighting the need for Nebraska to tighten up their coverage in high-pressure situations. Special teams played a crucial role in the outcome. Nebraska's kicker, Tristan Alvano, converted both field goal attempts, including a 42-yarder that kept the Cornhuskers ahead late in the game. Punts and returns also influenced field position, and a key punt return in the third quarter set Nebraska up with excellent starting field position for their eventual scoring drive. The fourth quarter was where the game truly reached its climax. With just under 5 minutes remaining, Cincinnati orchestrated a drive that brought them within 3 points. Nebraska's offense responded with composure, engineering a methodical drive that consumed the clock and ultimately led to a touchdown, sealing the 20-17 win. 2 clutch plays, an acrobatic catch by receiver Malachi Coleman, and a perfectly timed pass by Raiola ensured the Huskers maintained possession and ran out the clock. Fans across the nation reacted passionately, with social media lighting up with commentary. On Twitter, one fan wrote, "Dylan Raiola is a beast." That fourth quarter drive was unreal. Another added, "Nebraska's defense held strong when it mattered most. What a season opener." Local supporters filled the stadium, waving flags and chanting as the Cornhuskers celebrated the narrow but hard-earned victory. The energy was electric, reflecting the high stakes and excitement of college football's opening weekend. Coach Matt Rhule praised his team in the post-game press conference, emphasizing resilience and focus. "This was a tough test for our players. Cincinnati is a formidable opponent, and I'm proud of how our team responded under pressure. We executed when it counted, and that's what wins games," he said. The coaching staff's adjustments at halftime, particularly in defensive alignment and offensive play calling, were crucial in managing Cincinnati's aggressive strategy. Looking ahead, Nebraska will carry confidence into their next matchup, but there are areas that require attention. While the offense was effective, turnovers and penalties could prove costly against stronger opponents. The defensive secondary will need to maintain focus to prevent big plays, especially as the season progresses and they face teams with dynamic passing attacks. Cincinnati, on the other hand, showed resilience and skill, indicating that they will remain a competitive force in the league. Historically, Nebraska has had strong showings against Cincinnati, but the last few matchups have been closely contested. This one continues that trend and gives the Cornhuskers an early season morale boost. Analysts have noted that if Raiola continues to perform at this level, Nebraska has a legitimate shot at making a deep run this season, potentially securing a conference title. In conclusion, the Nebraska Cornhuskers' 20-17 victory over the Cincinnati Bearcats was a thrilling start to the 2025 season. It showcased individual talent, strategic coaching, and the kind of suspense that keeps college football fans coming back week after week. With Dylan Raiola leading the offense, key defensive plays, and special teams contributions, Nebraska has set a high bar for themselves moving forward. The excitement, drama, and high stakes of this opener remind us all why college football remains one of the most captivating sports in the country.